You are doing it with a calm, with a quiet, with awareness, with attention, as if softly, gently. The mind looks inside the heart in the space. The mind invokes Om. We understood. What we understood, Om is the designator of the real self. Om is the name I'm calling. And then Shanti, deeper. Shanti, deeper. Shanti. We can do the same thing while retaining the breath also. Doing nothing, remain as you are. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand. Bring your mind on the left hand. Raise both your palms. Place it on your closed eyes. Open the eyes inside. Know your experiences and bring the hands down. How are you, Brandy?
Really peaceful. It was like I was really aware of the whole process, but sort of also separated from it. And there were like certain dimensions of I can hear the birds chirping and whatever, but I was in it.
Beautiful experience.
It was.
Who makes you peaceful?
I don't know.
Okay. Yes, Jerry and David, how are you? You stopped asking the next question.
um, just an overwhelming calmness, no resistance.
That's good.
Yeah, just really nice.
Really nice. Wonderful.
David will be back, so.
Okay. Once David is back, then we'll. How are you, Stephen?
Very good. Very peaceful, like Brandy pointed out. Extremely quiet, very much settled in my head, my heart. I felt the vibrations around my head. I felt coldness in my body. I felt heat in my neck and ears area. It was like a roller coaster. So
Beautiful.
But
Beautiful.
I recognized it, moved on, and it was fantastic. So thank you.
Who helps you or who guides you to accelerate your evolution? And from the day when you feel that you are evolving, moving to the next level of awareness, so you need not to confirm through your intellect that who is your teacher. You asked me some question before when you were at my home. So how are you, David?
I'm good, sir. It was very, very peaceful, very deep, very space is the word that comes to mind, and early in the mantras, I saw a lot of indigo, and then the latter half of the mantras are just nothing. Deep
Beautiful.
still.
That's beautiful. That's why I started saying, seekers, how are you, Lara?
I am well. Towards the end, I get the fluctuation in my heart, that little, to me, it's the soul space. And so I experience that. So,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Calmness. Yeah. Very good. How are you, Daniel? Then we'll go.
Thank you. I'm fine. So for me, it was very unique, I have to say. Usually, I try to ignore my feelings or thoughts, so I'm not sure if I can describe it even. I would say that I was feeling that there are no needs to do anything. So
Beautiful.
like calmness. I would say like full calmness, like no needs to do anything. I cannot describe it in other words. But that was very unique. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Regular practice takes you much deeper. How are you, Sam?
I'm good. I would say throughout the breathing practice, I developed less of a resistance with the air that I was breathing at the beginning. It's allergy season, passageways are clogged up, and by the time we were done, I just felt no resistance in my breath in and breath out, and I was having trouble discerning between the two. It was very synchronous with the breath in and breath out, and the space became very expansive and quiet.
Quite. Yes, yes, yes. That is good. Yes, that's wonderful. But you can have a sesame seed oil, and you can study the benefit of sesame seed oil in Ayurveda. So that always removes your clogged nostril, and it is always preferable that we should sneeze the couple of drops before doing the practice. But now we may be doing one more practice or more practices in the future, so it's better. That is just a suggestion. How are you, Barbara?
I feel very good. I found though that when we were holding the breath within, I wasn't quite ready to let go of it. I wanted to hold it in longer.
That is what the Stephen asked. We should continue only bit by bit, bit by bit. Yes, we feel like holding the breath. We can. Why? Because the mind gets absorbed inside.
Mhm.
So, but that's a good point. But you feel calm and
Very calm, very peaceful.
very, very peaceful, beautiful. So, John, how are you?
I feel well. The third round of the deep breathing, my spine, I felt very, very strong and solid in my spine, and that I noticed that. And then from that, the body was just breathing itself. So
that was a wonderful
yeah,
experience.
and I was able to.
Now your body doesn't move the moment you sit and you start doing it. That is the power of these practices. Sangeeta, कैसे हो?
सर बहुत पीसफुल है अब, और पहले सर बहुत ज्यादा वाइब्रेशन हुई है बॉडी में, और
Lot of
एफर्ट भी था,
vibrations in the body and the spine. Yes.
और एफर्ट लगा ज्यादा आज.
हाँ 3 राउंड किया ना तो इसलिए एफर्ट. Very good. How are you, Ashok? Ashok is
Sir, good.
lost.
Mind was more clear today.
Mind was more clear today. Yes.
Can you hear me?
So you have to do this practice every day.
Thank you.
Brandy didn't give me a chance. Normally, when people say that I feel very good, peaceful, so I ask that with whom you feel peaceful? With me. Why you are not living with me? So it's not the case, it's only a joke. So understand the prana merges the mind and the mind merges the prana. Simple principles. So we have to understand how to make the prana merge into the mind and mind merges into the prana. And the best thing to do during the day is to become aware of the flow of the breath. And internally, you say to yourself, let my flow of the breath become equal. You can just say it. Last thing, can we spend 30 seconds praying for mother-in-law of Ashok? Can you raise your hand? Ashok. Here is Ashok. You know Ashok, yes? Whose mother-in-law is on ventilator in India. So let us Sarve bhavantu sukhina Sarve santu niramaya Sarve bhadrani pashyantu Ma kaschid dukha bhag bhave. You can pray on your own whatever you want to pray for another few seconds. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. That is all for today.